Okay, now, why do you want to do this up front? Every time you identify a need, you know how you all come to the shows and you ask me, hey, Coach Andy, what are some good questions I should ask in an interview? And I say, how the heck should I know? What do you want in a company? What do you want in a job? Every question you ask in an interview, when you ask it of the interviewer, is aimed at eliciting two major pieces of information. Is it a good company? And is it a good company for me? Right? If I go to Apple and I'm trying to investigate their financial stability, I know Apple's going to stick around. I know they're stable. Okay. That's great. And Apple's a good company. But is it a good company for me? I don't know. Will they let you work from home or not? Do they need somebody with your kind of experience? Do they offer structure, or is it more of a green field where you need to be able to operate in chaos or free form? I don't know. You got to ask the questions. All of that's done up front. So now when you get done with 1 and 2, these requirements have questions that you're going to be asking in an interview. And we're going to bookend the question asking, but I wanted to make a comment up front that you need to have questions that align to the things that are important to you. And then you can determine the level of priority of that need, and the higher the priority of the need, the more paramount you asking the questions in an interviewing process, not in an interview, in an interviewing process. You get the entire process to ask your questions. You don't need to ask all 87 questions in one interview. I don't care if you ask no questions in an interview if you run out of time. The goal is to sell yourself, but ultimately, at the end of the day, the goal is to make a thoughtful career decision about working for an organization or choosing a career path or something of that nature. And that requires what? Information. And he or she who has more information makes a more educated decision. And the fewer blind spots you have, the greater the likelihood that you're going to make a sound decision.